guys, here I am again. So we will watch now our webinar Advanced Technical Analysis and Indicators Part 1. And afterwards I will make a short roundup about our open positions and then we will continue with Part 2. So right now have fun with Part 1.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kyriakos Harilaou, Charter Market Technician, and now we will start the webinar called, the second part of the webinar called Advanced Trend Analysis and Momentum Indicators, Oscillators. So in this part, we will concentrate more on oscillators or momentum indicators. So let's start. The first indicator that we will see is called moving average convergence divergence, or the well-known MACD. This indicator was discovered and developed by Gerald Appel. Oscillators. The moving average convergence divergence indicator is the result of the subtraction of two exponential moving averages. We take the 12-period exponential moving average and we subtract the 26-period exponential moving average. So it's the 12 EMA minus the 26 EMA. This is the MACD line. The MACD indicator also has a signal line, which is slower than the MACD line, and the signal line is a derivative of the MACD line. So as soon as you calculate the MACD value, you take that value and you use the MACD value to arrive at the signal line value. So the signal line value is the 9 EMA of MACD. So there are two lines there. The first line is the MACD line, which is 12 EMA minus 26 EMA. And the 9 EMA of the result of the MACD line, in other words, the 9 EMA of MACD, is called the signal line. A variation of the MACD can be created by plotting the subtraction MACD minus moving average. Then we change the indicator line style to a histogram and plot the 9-period dotted moving average of the indicator. What is the interpretation and what are the trading signals of MACD? Crossovers is the first group of trading signals. You sell when MACD falls below its trigger line. In other words, if you see MACD crossing from up downwards, the signal line is a sell signal. A buy signal is the opposite, is when the MACD line crosses above the signal line. Another important crossover signal is the zero line signals. If the MACD line, not the signal line, if the MACD line comes below zero and crosses above zero, that's a buy signal. A very strong buy signal, actually, and usually zero line crossovers or cross-unders by MACD usually are accompanied with a sharp, big advance or decline in the price of the instrument that you are currently examining. So the zero line crossover is when MACD comes from below zero, the MACD line, and crosses above the zero line. The zero line cross-unders trading signal is a sell signal and occurs when the MACD line, not the signal line, I emphasize that, the MACD line comes from above zero and crosses below zero. This is the zero cross-under sell signal. Overbought and overshort levels, when shorter MA pulls away dramatically from the longer MA, MACD rises will soon return to more realistic levels. So in other words, if you see the MACD line to be in a huge distance than normal, in a greater distance than normal from the signal line, usually when we have these indicators far apart, this usually dictates that we are at an extreme overextended, overbought, or overshort level, so expect a correction. Graphically now, here is the actual price action. You see the solid line is MACD, and the dotted line is the signal line. You see that when MACD crosses above the signal line, you see that the price goes up. When MACD crosses above the zero line here, you see again that the price went up. When MACD crosses below the signal line, we are here, you see that the price goes down. And when MACD crosses below 0, you see again that the price went really down. The second indicator that we look at is called RSI, or Relative Strength Index. This momentum indicator, or oscillator, as we otherwise call them, it was developed and discovered by Wallace Wilder. The Relative Strength Index, or RSI, is a popular oscillator used by commodity traders. However, nowadays is used in all instruments. It was first introduced by J. Wallace Wilder in an article Commodities, now known as Futures Magazine, in June 1978. The name Relative Strength Index is slightly misleading as the RSI does not compare the relative strength of two securities, but rather it measures the internal strength of a single security. A more appropriate name might be Internal Strength Index. When Wilder introduced the RSI, he recommended using a 14-day RSI. Since then, the 9-day and 25-day RSIs have also gained popularity. Because you can vary the number of time periods in the RSI calculation, we suggest that you experiment to find the period that works best for you. The fewer days used to calculate the RSI, the more volatile the indicator will be, and of course, the more false signals you will get. The RSI is a price-following oscillator that ranges between 0 and 100. So as you can observe, RSI can never go negative because it's between 0 and 100. A popular method of analyzing the RSI is to look for a divergence in which the market index is making new high, but the RSI is failing to surpass the previous high. This divergence would be an indication of an impending reversal. When the RSI then turns down and falls below its most recent trough, it is said to have completed a failure swing. The failure swing will be considered a confirmation of an impending reversal. So as you can see, we are trading failure swings also on the oscillators and not only on the actual price action. Interpretation, tops and bottoms. How to identify tops and bottoms? Usually tops above 70 and bottoms below 30. Usually forms these tops bottoms before prices. So the upper extreme level of the RSI is 70 and the lower extreme level boundary of the RSI is 30. Chart formations you can observe on the RSI head and shoulders, triangles, but it doesn't necessarily mean that because you have observed the pattern on the RSI, it will appear also on the price action. That's why we never trade the oscillators. We only trade the oscillator signals upon price confirmation. For example, if you see a failure swing completed downwards on the RSI, in order to go short, you need to see also a failure swing or any bearish pattern completed downwards by the price action. Don't just go short because you have seen a failure swing on the RSI. Believe me, you will lose a lot of money. We never trade the oscillators. We always trade the price. Support and resistance. The support and resistance levels on the RSI are more clear and more easier to find them than the price charts. This is the RSI chart. You see the upper boundary is at 70, the lower is at 30. Here, for example, the RSI made a top and turned down. Okay. However, the short position, and here it has completed its failure swing. You don't trade the market short here. You wait for this bottom to break because it's an A, B, C failure swing. And as soon as this bottom breaks, so here you will go short. You had the earlier warning, but you need to wait for the confirmation, which came here on the actual price to trade it. Divergences now. When prices and momentum are moving in the same direction, they are said to be in gear, in other words, to converge, and that the trend is healthy. However, when momentum does not confirm the price, be aware, the prevailing trend may be about to reverse, Remember that the signals are there, the warning signals are there, but unless they are confirmed by the price, we don't touch them, guys. What is negative divergence? First of all, negative divergence can never be seen in a downtrend. It's always in an uptrend. So when you have an uptrend, you will look for negative divergence. Let me repeat that because people are confusing that. You never observe a negative divergence in a downtrend. Always in an uptrend. What is divergence? Is the conflict between momentum and price. The oscillator is out of synchronization with the price. It is also called a negative divergence because rising prices are supported by weaker and weaker underlying momentum. Then deteriorating momentum represents an early warning sign of some underlying weakness in the price trend. And as you can see here, on the actual price action here, you see higher prices on the actual, higher tops on the actual price action, price chart, and lower or equal tops on the momentum indicator. So I repeat, negative divergence, you need to have an uptrend. You observe higher tops on the actual price action, but on the momentum you observe lower, declining, or equal tops. It's called divergence because the direction of the tops on the price is increasing and the direction of the tops on the oscillator is either flat, horizontal, or decreasing. Positive divergence now is the opposite. Divergences also occur at market bottoms, where they are called positive because momentum hits bottom before price does. Positive divergences tell us that even though a price is declining, it is declining at a slower and slower rate. In this instance, the technical position is said to be improving or getting stronger. Positive divergence, ladies and gentlemen, can only be observed during a downtrend. You will never look for you should never look for a positive divergence during an uptrend. And what are the characteristics of a positive divergence or a bullish divergence? During a downtrend, you observe lower bottoms on the actual price chart, and on the momentum indicator chart, you observe higher or equal level bottoms. So for the positive divergence, we need a downtrend, and we compare bottoms on the price chart with bottoms on the oscillator chart. We want lower bottoms on the price and equal or higher bottoms on the oscillator. This is called positive divergence. And this is the end of part 2. I would like to thank you very much for watching us and looking forward to see you in our next webinar. Have a nice day ahead. Thank you very much.
Guys, as you know, we adjusted our our stop loss on Italy 40 to a positive stop loss, and it got just triggered, and we made over here a profit of $324. Let's see how it will move on to close a position. Right now we are left with two of our position, our gold position from last night, which is making a big loss, but as I said earlier today, I believe it will move in our favor, and I'm not really worried about it. And we have our Euro USD position, which we are short, and it looks quite nice. It looks quite nice. It's slow, but it looks quite nice. So apart from this, we are watching out the US GDP data, and we have another 1.5 hours to go for that, and then we will be here telling you about the outcomes. Looks interesting. Until then, let me have a quick roundup if we have any nice interesting entry levels. Okay, so we will show now another webinar how to make calculations when trading with CFDs. If you have any questions, guys, do not hesitate to contact us on our chat function. Here we go. Now our next webinar, calculations when trading CFDs, is on right now. Welcome to our webinar, Calculations when Trading CFDs with Elif Kundakci. A lot of traders are having problems to understand the calculations on MT4 when trading CFDs. This webinar will show you key formulas and calculations you need while trading. By the end of this webinar, you will know how to calculate balance and equity, what is the difference between used margin and free margin, how you can calculate the required margin per position, and how you can calculate your PLN for long and for short positions. And last but not least, you will see how your margin level is calculated. So, let's start. When opening your MT4 terminal, the first thing you see is the balance. Balance is reflecting all your deposited amount plus minus your realized PL, which means your PL only from your closed position and your withdrawals up to date. To make it more clear, a small example. On an account you deposited once 10K and once 5K. So in total you had a deposit of $50,000. On the same account you already withdraw $1,000. And On your closed positions, you made a total profit of $782. Summing up all this, your balance will be 15,000 plus 728,000 minus 1,000. So your end balance up to this date would be $14,728. Very simple mathematics. So your balance is only changing when you close a position, deposit or withdraw some funds. Let's check in the same example the equity. The equity reflects the balance plus your floating PL, which means the PL of your open positions. If you kept those positions overnight, you need to subtract from your balance also the overnight swaps. Let's check this on our example. Your balance is $14,728. Currently, you have open positions and you are losing on these open positions $845. This means your floating PL is $845. You kept those positions several days, so you need to pay also your overnight swaps, which are $56. So let's sum it up. You have $14,728 minus $845 minus $56. So your equity will be $13,827. In case that you don't have any open position, your equity and your balance are equal. But if you have open positions, your equity is changing constantly with the performance of your open trades. So, after understanding the difference between balance and equity, let's go to the next. Except of balance and equity, you will see in your terminal also the terms free margin and used margin. Both terms will be only visible in case you have open positions. Let's have a close look what each term shows. Free margin. As free margin is defined, the difference between your equity and the required margin of your open positions. As you know, for each position you open, you need a certain margin. We will look at the calculation of a margin level in a short while. So, your free margin is the difference between your equity and the sum of the required margin of all your positions. You can see this also in this formula. Free margin equals to equity, which we saw in the slide before, minus sum of required margin of all open positions. Understanding free margin, definition of used margin is clear. Used margin is the amount of your equity which you currently commit to maintain all your open positions. If you don't have any open positions, your used margin is 0 and you have 100% free margin to open new trades. Let's check now how we can calculate required margin. To be able to calculate our used margin, we need the required margin of each open position. The formula for required margin is for each instrument the same. Only the parameters change. To make this clear, I will make this calculation on 2 examples. Let's start with Euro USD. The formula of used margin is volume multiplied by contract size multiplied by current market price divided by leverage. To find these parameters, contract size and leverage, please double-click on the instrument on your market watch and choose specifications. Here you can find the contract size and the margin percentage, which is the leverage. When trading one lot of Euro USD at the market price of 1.17358 at a contract size of 100,000 and a leverage of 100, you will need a margin of $1,175. Since the formula includes the market price, the required margin is moving with any kind of price action. Let's make the same calculation on another instrument. Let's take Germany 30. In the specification, you can see that the contract size of Germany 30 is only 1. So for a one lot Germany 30 position, we need a margin of 127.48 euros. Yes, this result is in euros. Please keep in mind that instruments are noted in different currencies and you need to convert the result in your account currency. This means if you are holding a USD account, all results which are in USD you don't need to convert, but all the other results which are in Euro, Japanese yen or British pounds, you need to convert into dollars. Now, after we understood required margin, let's have a look how we calculate a profit and loss per position. Here as well, the contract size is a parameter you need to know for the calculation. The formula for long position and short position are differing slightly. Let's have a look on the PL calculation of a long position. It is exit price minus entry price multiplied by volume multiplied by contract size. Let's see this example on a DAX position. Let's say we have a DAX position of 20 lots at the entry price of 12,764.40 and our exit price was 12,795. Our PL would be 12,795 minus 12,763.50 multiplied by 20 multiplied by 1, which is a result of 632 euros. This is the PL calculation of a long position. The calculation for a short position is as follows. Entry price minus exit price multiplied by volume multiplied by contract size. Here as well, let's take an example, gold, 10 lots short. So our entry price is 1,296.37 and our exit price is 1,294.98. Putting the equation together, it's 1,296.37 minus 1,294.98 multiplied by 10, which is our lot size, our volume, multiplied by 100, which is the contract size. You can find it on the specification. And our PL on this position would be $1,390. So, after understanding PL calculation, the other big key calculation is the margin level. Here, it is very important to understand, since our stop out level and our margin call level depends on this parameter. How to define the margin level? Margin level is the percentage ratio of your account equity to used margin. So, as you remember, we found out how to calculate used margin. Now, we have to put this in an equation to understand the margin level. So, margin level equals to equity divided by the sum of required margin of all open positions multiplied by 100. Let's take this on our example. Our equity is $13,827. Our sum of our required margin, which we calculated on our DAX and Euro position, is $1,301.6. Hence, our margin level is equity, which is 13,827, divided by the sum of required margin of all positions, which is 1,301.6 cents, multiplied by 100, because margin level is a percentage term. That's why we have to multiply it by 100. So as a result of this account status, our margin level is 1,062.75%. So you still have the possibility to open further trades. Once your margin level drops below 100%, you will get a notification and your account is in a risky environment. Summary. Let's have a look on what we have learned. Balance. The balance is deposited amount plus minus closed PLN minus withdrawals. Equity. Balance plus minus floating PL minus swaps. Which means if you check both calculations and formulas, if your floating PL is 0, your equity equals to balance. Free margin. Equity minus sum required margin of all positions. Used margin. Sum of required margin of all positions. Required margin. Volume multiplied by contract size multiplied by market price divided by leverage. Profit and loss for long positions is equal to exit price minus entry price multiplied by volume multiplied by contract size. Profit and loss for short positions is equal to entry price minus exit price multiplied by volume multiplied by contract size. Last but not least, margin level is equal to equity, sum of required margin of all positions, multiplied by 100. All these formulas are very important while trading with MT4. Hopefully it's clear. If you have any extra question, do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you. Guys, we are getting ready for the American GDP announcement, which will be approximately in 30 minutes. We check right now, the market is on hold. Nothing is really moving since this morning, as you can see. The market movements are quite slow. Waiting for the announcement. Waiting for the announcement. Our positions are closed. We made until now a profit of $657. And Euro USD almost didn't move since this morning. Look at these guys. We put our position this morning and still it's on almost on the same spot. Everything is on a hold waiting for the announcement. So guys, here I am again. Looks interesting. Another 4 minutes to go for the GDP announcement. The market started to be very, very impatient and moving quite fast. We are looking for this GDP announcement since this beginning of this week. As you know, President Trump promoted the numbers already beginning of the week as the best numbers on earth. So everybody is looking forward to see the results. The US second quarter GDP. Let's see how the markets will move. I have on my other screen Forex Live open, and I will check all the results over there and see also 4 articles on forexlife.com. Okay, in the meantime, our gold position slowly come up also in our direction. It's expected that gold will be affected from the GDP. Let's see how the effect will be. Since everybody was talking so much about these GDP results, the expectation of a good result is very high. On the other hand, it's also very interesting to see what's happening on the earnings side. We had the earnings of Amazon, we had the earnings of Twitter, we had the earnings of Facebook, and the most disappointing one was, I think, Twitter. As you know, a few weeks ago, Twitter decided to delete a lot of accounts, fake accounts, not used old accounts, and so on. And they reduced a high number of accounts, inactive accounts. And so these made in the pre-opening the number of Twitter to drop 12%. Yes, guys, 12%. Exactly. Now I'm looking. Another 1 minute to go for the announcement. Let's see. We have one Euro US dollar position open, and which is since this morning struggling at the same position. Let's see, we have also here USA 100 gold and USA 30. Let's see in the next 10 seconds the result will be announced, and you see already the tension here on USA 100. Here on gold you see, wow, let's buy a bit of gold. Let's buy a bit more gold. We just bought a bit more gold just to use this great movement. Guys, the GDP just came out. As expected, 4.1%. Great, look at this movement. USA 100, Dow Jones, gold, look at gold, this is nice. Let's put here our take profit, so we get some money into the game here. How much we want? We want until 1,224. Let's go. Come on, this is makeable, easily makeable. Come on, go up, go up, go up, go up. We can't afford another losing gold trade. Yeah. Euro USD all day long was not moving, and now it started to move. All day long, no reaction on Euro USD. Now it started to move. Also, USD Dow Jones has a downtrend. Maybe we can sell also. We sell a bit of Dow Jones, guys. We just sold Dow Jones, and once there we go, we are making right now $600, $800 on gold. Come on, a bit more, and we will close our gold position with a profit. Very nice data. The previous months it was 2.2%, expected was 4.1%, and the expectation came out 4.1%. And so let's come on a bit more, and we will close our gold position with a profit, with a small profit. Let's have a look also on Euro USD. Look at this movement. All day long it was not moving, and all day long it was not moving, and now it started to move. It decided to move. Very nice results. On Dow Jones, we are making right now $180. Let's close our, we put also here a take profit. Let's put also on Dow Jones a profit. We are short, and we are aiming to close it at 25,506. This would make, let me see here, we are aiming here a profit of $400. Interesting movement. Come on, everybody was expecting it. Come on. Look at the chart of Euro USD and gold. It's almost as unbelievable, the movements. They are almost the same movements. Look at this. Look at these two charts. Look at these two charts. Look at these two charts. We want to make some extra money here during the announcement. Look at the 1 minute chart of Euro USD and the 1 minute chart of gold. They are almost the same picture. Almost the same picture, guys. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Mary is asking me what you think about Euro USD short. We are short on Euro USD, Mary, since this morning, and I believe that this is the correct correct approach on Euro USD, and all day long Euro USD was not moving. If you have a fast look at this, since this morning it was traded in this very narrow trading range. Look at this, since this morning, and now it started to give a bit of movement, and hopefully we will get soon the possibility of closing these positions with a profit. We are looking at it. Let me see if any articles already were published. So, I see the first look at second quarter growth. US second quarter advanced GDP plus 4.1%. Well, in some articles they were expecting 4.2%. Okay, but still it's a good data. However, as you remember, President Trump was telling this at the beginning of this week that this will be numbers which the world never seen before. And the GDP price index is up 3.0%, while it was expected just 2.3%. Guys, I have to admit that I made a small mistake. I have to admit that. And I'm writing every day a paper over here to control these more, especially during news. I'm not exiting the market as fast as possible. Like I'm always thinking, okay, now I can get a bit more now. No, when you get there, when you have a certain profit, just close it. I could close, for example, USA 30 and the gold position with a profit of around $2,000, like right after I opened it, but I left it. And this is a huge mistake of mine. I admit it, and I promise you guys, I want to get this under control and work on myself. And guys, we are very open over here. We always talk openly. Although me and Kyriakos, we are trading for so many years, there is always space to improve. Always, okay, always space to improve, and we work. The important thing is that you notice your weak points and you want to change this weak point. And so I'm sharing now with you guys my weak point. I don't exit the market as soon as I should. I leave certain stuff running, especially during news, the market moves so fast that you have to exit fast. So you have the possibility to enter again and exit again, and I don't do it sometimes. And I promise you guys, by the end of next week, I will show improvement. I will really show improvements on that. Now, we are short on Euro USD. Euro USD still didn't really react. We are long on gold. We are short on USA 30. And we are waiting here for the market movements. Let me see. Guys, look at this. We entered the market with, we could exit it with a nice profit of $300 right after we opened the position, and we did it. I did it. And this is sometimes really annoying me. I was looking for a polite word, and I can say annoying me. And this is what I have to master, and which I have to a bit control more my emotions and expectations on this aspect. And as I said, I promise you guys, until next week, I will be more focused on this. Sure, there will be times in which some profits will run away, but on the other hand, as long as you don't close a position, it's not in your pocket. So never mind. However, these are the GDP news now. Nice. What do you think, guys? Anybody of you could make some money? I still didn't close any position so far for today. Not a very attractive trading results so far. We made only $657, but come on guys, $657. Yesterday I didn't have them. It's something which I got extra, and this is something good, and let's see how these trades of mine will develop. I hope until the American opening, some of these positions I can close. Let's see. Let's see how the indices reacted. European indices, they don't show any kind of impression to the American GDP announcement. Next week, we are expecting also the interest rate announcement from America. Will be also a very interesting day. USA 100 looks really interesting, guys. Forget that. And we stick on Dow Jones. USA 500. USA 30, we have Japan. Also, Japan had a small movement, but nothing big. Oil is traded by now at $70, guys. $70 oil. So there we go. Gold got a push up. Gold got a push up, and as I said, I will close my gold position, the profiting gold position. I want to close this one, so however, I reduced already my take profit on this gold position. I put it at 1,223. Very interesting movement. No clear pattern. You see this, especially on Dow Jones. We had this huge move down. We didn't reach our take profit, and then it moved up. I don't expect it to come close to my take profit in the next time period. My only expectation is from gold currently. Only during the opening it might hit my stop loss, my take profit, but let's see. Regarding the US opening, guys, regarding the US opening, it's interesting. So Amazon, as I said this morning, jumped 4.6% in the pre-market trading. Dow Jones, yeah, Dow Jones is crazy, guys. Look at this. I just regretted that I didn't close it on time. It's again this, but okay, sometimes whatever happened. We just take it and we continue going. Yes, we lost the possibility over there. However, yes, Facebook, which is traded on Nasdaq, lost more than 120 billion in market value and pushed Nasdaq down 1% yesterday evening because it was forecasted 0.9% up. Also, Twitter, as I said, Twitter cleaned up last month a bit their numbers, and they removed a lot of fake accounts. And this reduction on users, got results on the forex on the share price. Let's see how we will see this afternoon. All the indices, the American indices. Also, Intel dropped 6.6% after its fast-growing data center business missed estimations. So there we go. Gold started to be a bit more interesting now for me. ADM also ate some market shares of around 4% of Intel. So there is a kind of conflict and there we go. Yeah, there is a conflict and competition between Intel and AMD. AMD, by the way, is also a very nice share, and when I'm trading shares, I really like to trade AMD. So for today afternoon, this is very interesting to have a look on those shares, how they develop throughout the day today and how they will affect our indices. So let me see if we have any further articles on forexlife.com. Okay, gold is struggling over there. I'm expecting gold to get a nice high. And we have also a sell position of gold since yesterday. As you remember, we were hedged yesterday on gold. And it made us some problems this morning. But it looks now it's going in our favor. However, now we go here. Guys, on the next high of gold, I will close it. I mean, it's driving me crazy, really, it's driving me crazy. It came 1, 2, 3, 4 times to the level and didn't break through. It's driving me crazy. But there is this clear uptrend, as you can see. Okay. Leave it there, if gold will develop in your favor. I just want to close this position before the American opening. So I have some extra margin left for the American opening. Because right now with these 2 positions on gold, I'm blocking a huge amount of my margin, and it's making me problems to trade other assets as well, because it's always good to have a certain amount of margin left to be able to sustain your positions. And these gold positions, they are blocking already a huge amount of my margin. But gold is developing really nicely. And until now, for today, we made $657. It's not you. I know you guys are used more from me. I get every day more money. Fridays, it's always a bit more reduced and difficult because of the upcoming weekend. The markets are not so volatile, and we noticed that a lot this morning. I mean, you saw it this morning. Our positions on Euro USD or on on the indices, it took them a lot of time to move. In German, we would say, "Komm zur Potter," "Komm zur Potter." Yeah, this is what we would say in German, and they were not coming to Potter. As you see on gold, the loss reduced dramatically. The loss reduced really dramatically. We have this very nice uptrend. No, I have a good feeling on this. There we go. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. With gold, my eye and my mental stage is on gold, guys. Let's have a look if we find any other nice news about the GDP results from America. Hello, Patrick. Welcome to our afternoon session. So there we go, guys. There we go. Gold is making money. Ching, ching. And we hit our take profit on gold. So we made $880 on gold, and we managed to increase our profit to $1,500. So in the meantime, I saw that Euro USD is turning red. Euro USD is turning red. It's coming close to hit stop loss. USA 30. We are long on we are short on USA 30. Guys, look at this picture. It's so. We entered, we were on the downtrend, and before our take profit hit, it was just one step ahead. The market turned against us. But okay, the American opening is coming close, and I'm sure during the American opening we will get some movements in and maybe wipe out these moves. So gold, great. So we made today until now $1,500. I know, guys, you are used to earn more, but as I said, every dollar you earn by trading is precious, guys. Every dollar is precious because beforehand you didn't have this dollar, and you see how hard you work for it. So what is going on with oil? Let's see what is going on with oil. We haven't traded oil for a quite long time. We haven't traded on oil. But to be honest, I don't see a huge possibility here to trade. However, let's make a round up. This is DAX. DAX had today an uptrend. Was nice. We were this morning, we traded DAX this morning with a buy position. Was nice. Italy 40 had also a downtrend. We traded a long position, as I remember, on Italy 40 today, and it had this move and then it dropped down. for the last 4 hours is dropping. UK 100, we had also a UK 100 position this morning. Okay, I see that USA 30 started to move in our favor. Yeah, it started to move slowly in our favor. On gold, I will not trade for today. As I said, it's blocking quite a big part of my margin, and once I'm a bit in profit, I will close also my USA 30 position, so I have a bit of space to trade all the other assets. So let's make a quick roundup on all the other trades which we have, or forex pairs. As you know, Kyriakos is not with us today, so let's have a quick look on all forex pairs. On Euro USD, we are short. As you can see, we entered short this morning, and it was in a very narrow trading range this morning. Look at this. And now with the announcement of GDP, it took an uptrend, although the GDP was a quite positive result, and it's not logic that Euro USD is going up, because it's a bearish result for Euro USD if the GDP of USA increase, because the USD gets stronger. You understand? The USD gets stronger, but when the price of Euro USD increases, it means that USD gets weaker. So it's not very clear why it's moving up right now. I guess a lot of people are interested in buying USD right now, and let's see. GBP USD, same picture. The market moves up, although just technically watching at forex on the fundamental data, it should have dropped, but it's going up. USD Japanese yen. Also here we are seeing everywhere a weakening of the USD, which is not a clear reason behind. So I'm looking if I can find any nice article. No, nothing major right now. Gold still continued to go up, which is good for us because we have since yesterday a sell position on gold. I think Alan went long in this morning, and I think if he still keeps the position until now, he should make a nice profit on a gold position. And as I told you guys, gold was traded so low, it's just a matter of time until it starts to go up. It was just a matter of time, and I'm quite There we go. Guys, and I will. Okay, our Euro USD position is very close to hit stop loss, guys. On Euro USD, our stop loss is coming close. Our gold position is recovering very, very strongly. You can see that it's a rally. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. Guys, this is great. Look at this. Our gold position is recovering. At some point today, we were losing on this position. Hello, Ellen. Hello, Ellen. Look at our gold position. At some point today, we were losing at this position $21,000. Now it's down to 11. And it's really nice, really nice. As I said this morning, gold is traded in a very, very low price. And it's just a matter. Ching ching, Ellen, ching ching. Ellen made $8,000 on gold. $8,000. I told you, gold. I told you, Ellen. Gold is in a very, very low low level, and it was about time that the market moves upwards. And I'm really happy hearing that you took my advice and you went long on gold and you take profit of $8,000, guys. $8,000. Good job, Ellen. Good job. Good job. I'm about Alan is feeling like he would enter again. Alan, look, I have the same feeling right now if I should enter again. I closed already one position on gold for today, but you see it is here. This is a support level. You see, you are watching my screen. Here is a very strong support level, and the price is currently on this level, on 1,225. Yes, correct. It's right now testing the support level. Let's see if it breaks through, we can enter it. If not, it might turn down. So I will not jump into it right now. If you feel like and you have the margin left, do it, but I want to keep some of my margin free for my trades during the American opening. That's why I'm not entering it right now. I have another 2 trades open. I have a sell position on USA 30 and I have a sell position on Euro USD. Before I close them, I don't want to enter any further position on gold, because gold, you need a certain amount of margin for that. But it's a wonderful, wonderful trade here. Nice, 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 nice. And it was clear gold was traded so low, guys. It was so low that it's still in a very low level. Let's look at this again, guys. We are right now on the 1 week chart. The last time that it was in such a low price level was exactly 1 year ago. And it's time about to have a reversal If the reversal would not happen, you see over here we have the support level, over here we have the support level. If the reversal will not happen now, then it will go very strong down. It will go up to 1120, and it's going to be quite painful for my position. It's going to be very painful if it drops further down, guys. If it drops further down, it will be very painful for my buy position, but hopefully it will not go in this direction. Guys, we have another 20 minutes to go for our American opening. Let's have a quick look at the Forex pairs. As you know, we had such a nice trade on Euro USD, very nice setup this morning, but the market didn't move. And now during the GDP announcement, it started to move a bit, but not in our favor. Now it's still very close to hit a stop loss. I'm expecting, if the market moves a bit more in my... Look at this, it's so nice. Gold is so nice. Ellen, get ready. Get ready. We might enter it. No matter what I told you. Okay, guys. Our Euro USD position hit stop loss. Yes, Ellen. Gold looks like, let's go. Let's go on gold again. Buy. I enter with a smaller position. I buy again gold. And whatever happens, happens. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. I entered another gold position. Long. I took the risk because I feel like the support is ready to break. Okay, during the American opening, we might have a short pullback, but it's so tempting. Okay. And Alan, for all of you ladies and gentlemen who just entered the live trading session now, I told to the rest of the guys that I have some weak points, and one of my weak points is that, especially during news, that I can't react fast enough to close positions, and that I'm getting sometimes a bit late. And I promised you guys that I will try to control this and work on this a bit more. I will work on this and improve this behavior until next week. So let's see if we have any updates. Guys, I'm smelling it. It will be a crazy afternoon. It will be a crazy afternoon. It will be a crazy opening. And I took a lot of risk. I have an open position with a loss of 11,000. I opened in the same direction another trade, and the American opening is coming. It will be a crazy day. I will put a stake profit over here. I will put a take profit. Guys, if we manage this gold trade to get into the positive area, really, it will be a huge, 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 huge thing. I mean, at some point we were losing $21,000 on this position. Yeah, but gold is traded right now, I'm telling it again, so low that we are sure that it needed to be a bit moving up. So I'm looking right now if I can find any news, any updates, any interesting updates about the GDP or the news. No, here's nothing to find. No, here also not. Guys, but this is a really nice afternoon. This is a really nice afternoon, and I can't sit on my spot. I want the American opening to happen so we can see how gold and the indices are moving. I want a bit more today. I want to reach today $2,000. The last 2 days I was aiming $3,500, and I was exceeding my target. Today we are slow, although there is, especially after the GDP, there were some movements, but we didn't make any money yet. We just managed to reduce our loss on this position, but I want a bit more. I want today at least $2,000, guys. $2,000. This is what I want today. $2,000. We want $2,000. So let's prepare our setup for the American opening, guys. Let's prepare it. So where is it? We are trading most of the time USA 30, which is here. Okay, USA 30, we have a position open over there. We are trading USA 100, and we are trading, not very often, but it's nice to have it, USA 500. USA 500 we don't trade really much, as you know. But I want to get some money in. You see this movement on USA 100. Okay, since I will not trade USA 500, I will put my gold gold chart over there to follow also the gold price. You see there is again kind of an activity going on here. Interesting. We have another 8 minutes to go for our American opening. Guys, let's have a quick look also to go Euro USD. Well, now British pounds, Euro USD. Okay, let's stick on gold. Guys, I will try now. Any trade I put, once I get $200 profit, I will close it. Okay? Any trade I have to do that. I have to react like that for all the positions which I will open from now on during the opening for today, because my margin is a bit limited. So I don't have the luxury today to leave positions open and leave them to develop. I don't have the luxury, and I have to close them with $200, $300 max position profit. So I will, if I make 5 trades like that, I will be okay. As I said, I'm aiming today not more than $2,000, $2,000, and I'm happy. $2,000 and I'm happy. American opening. Soon we are, so another 6 minutes to go, and then we are ready for the American opening, and we will have some nice trades, hopefully. For you guys who just entered the live trading session, ladies and gentlemen, on gold, we were down $21,000 at some point today, and now we are down just 11, and we leave the position to develop just because we know it's such a low price level right now, gold, and we have to buy it because we know the price will develop up. It's crystal clear, guys. It's crystal clear. It's so low. We have a saying when trading, buy the dips, and gold is in a dip. Alan bought it this morning, and today he closed, and right now, half an hour ago, he closed this position which he bought this morning with $8,500 profit. So it's time to buy the dips. Also, USA 30 is developing quite nicely. USA 30, guys, we opened USA 30 position during the announcement, and you see it's so sick. We opened it here during the announcement, and it dropped, came very close to the take profit, and it didn't got triggered. It didn't got triggered, and we are now losing $400. Gold is developing really nicely. Let's see, another 4 minutes to go for the American opening. 4 minutes to go. Follow. The tension is getting higher. We are very tense right now about what will happen with all these releases which we expect Today, I will focus today on USA 30 trades. Come on, gold, don't drop now. Don't drop now, gold. Gold started to drop again, but this is a short drop before the American opening. Now, come on. Come on. 2 minutes to go for the American opening. USA 100 is making a huge move. Wow. As you can see, the tension is getting higher. So, getting ready for the American opening, guys. Another 30 seconds to go. And then we see how the markets react. There we go. We are short on Dow Jones. And as I said, once this position is a bit in profit, I will close it. Okay. The markets just opened. Wall Street just opened. Very, very unsecure market behavior. Look at this candle, guys. Look at this candle. Okay. The market seems to push down. Woo, 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 woo. Come on, I want to close one position. Okay, guys. USA 100 is really, really crazy right now, as you can see. No clear, we can't really enter it. We can't really enter I will sell USA 30. There we go. I just sold USA 100, but the profits are very limited on USA 100. USA 30 is going in the opposite direction. So let's get a bit of profit on USA 30 and we will close this position. There we go. There we go. A very small profit and we are happy about it. The market, yes, now, slowly, Dow Jones is getting in our favor. Yes, this is what we want. Fall a bit more down. The data is not as good as you think, Dow Jones. Come on. Come on, Dow Jones. Okay, I will close. Okay, we are making right now $100 on USA 100. $100 and I will close my position $130 and I just closed my position on USA 100 with $140 profit. Dow Jones started to move in our favor. It needs a bit more push down to get. Yeah, come on, Dow Jones. Come on, Dow Jones. Look at this. It's time for you to drop. Dow Jones, it's time for you to drop. USA 5, yeah. Okay. Okay, we will go again. Short on USA 100. There we go. We bought again USA 100. We increased our exposure. We are making right now another $150, $150, and we close the position. Here we go. We closed it again. We scalped another $127 on USA 100. Let me see. Here we will enter it again once we have another pullback. We enter it again. There we go. We entered it again. Come on. Give me a bit more. Give me, yes. Come on. Now it's dropping down. There we go. Gold and Dow Jones, they are not clearly moving, while USA 100 gave us a clear direction and we follow this direction. We enter the market and we get some profit out of it, while USA 330 Dow Jones and gold is just playing some games with us. So come on a bit more. Yes, there we go. Now we are closing our positions on USA 100 and we made another $150 on USA 500 and we increased our profits to $1,500. Let's see. There we go. We sold again. USA 100. We make very small trades. We enter the market and we exit it very soon. So we get profits. There we go. Here, $190, another $212. As I said today, my aim is to get $2,000, and now we are up to 1,790. Next pullback, I will enter it again. There we go. We entered again on USA 100. 9 minutes passed from the opening, and 9 minutes passed since the opening of US. Now it will slowly slow down the movement. There we go. $9 minutes passed, 10 minutes passed, and we closed already 5 trades on USA 100. So every 2 minutes we close the trade. Now we expect the movement to slow down. Slowly. There we go. Here we make another $250. There we go. And we hit our target of $2,000, guys. We hit our target of $2,000. It was a quite difficult day, and we managed to increase our profits to $2,000. Guys, we saw a very strong trend on USA 100, and we scalped. We scalped constantly, and now there is a pullback, and I'm ready to sell again. I just sold again USA 100. We make already money. I just sold USA 100 again. Gold and Dow Jones, they are moving against me. Right now, I think that this is the last trade for today on USA 100. As you see, the movements, they slowed down. So USA 100. There we go. Come on, come on. Another one last trade on USA 100 and then we are done for today. Guys, we hit our target of $2,000. It was our target to close $2,000 profit today and we did until now. There we go. Come on. You see how slow the market start to be, guys. It slowed down extremely. This will be our last trade on USA 100 for today. The movements are too slow. I'm sure that the market will continue moving down. It's just a short pullback on USA 100. It's just a short pullback on USA 100, but I will not open another one. We had our target of $2,000 and we hit our target $2,000. Today we made a lot of small trades. The market was not very in our favor. We had this big burden of gold on our shoulders. However, come on, this is our last trade for today. Let me put a small take profit over here, and this is going to be our last trade for today. So I put my take profit. Here we go on Nasdaq. My profit on this trade is $320. I'm sure that it will hit it very soon. This is just a pullback. If you look it on the 5 minutes chart, this is the normal behavior that it make a huge drop and then it continued downtrend. This is the beginning of a downtrend. So I will leave this trade going on. My bigger worry is about gold. Gold is traded in a very, very narrow, a very, very low price level. So I'm expecting gold soon to recap and get back to the highs. So I will put also here a take profit. For today, I'm aiming here a take profit of 1,226.80. Yes, guys, this is my take profit on gold. It's just $1,800, which I'm aiming here. Very interesting afternoon, guys. Very interesting afternoon. Okay, USA 100 started to move again in my favor. Yeah, there we go. It's getting there, it's getting there. Come on, this will be my last position for today, which I want to close. Guys, come on. So, a short recap what we have until now. I have a long position on gold. I have a long position. I have two long positions on gold, and I have two sell positions on the US indices. USA 100 is behaving quite well, and USA 30 needs a bit time. There we go. Come on, USA 100. Come on. A bit more down. As I said, it's my last trade for today. I want to close this trade with a profit and go home with a nice profit of $2,000 today. Come on, $2,000 is not much. Do me the favor. Yeah, it just needs a bit time, guys. Yeah, it will. I mean, the general trend is clear. The bearish people, they have, yeah, general, it will get there. Yeah, it will get there. I'm not worried, guys. However, it was a really great week, guys. We had a really nice movements this week. We had a lot of earnings. We traded all the indices during the earnings. We had the central bank, European Central Bank interest rate decision. We had the oil inventories. We had a press conference. We had the jobless claims. Today we had the USA GDP announcement. So it was a really, really nice and loaded week. I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Every day we put a target and we reached our target throughout the week. Although we had some difficulties at some point, but we managed to reach our targets. It was a really nice week. I hope you could enjoy it at least as I did. And let me check the last time for today what is going on with Euro USD after the announcement, and you know we got stop loss hit. It's okay. Oh, our gold position, yeah, our gold position is coming there, guys. Yes, guys, this is good. Look at this, look at this. Yeah, gold is behaving well, and also USA 100 will close soon with a profit also here. Guys, I think we had a really nice weekend, full of tensions, full of movement, full of news. President Trump met with Juncker from the European Commission, and they talked about the trade war. Was very productive, and the market moved. We had a lot of earnings which pushed the markets, as also today we had a lot of fundamental news, house selling news, GDPs, inventories, and in general, I can say we had a great week. We put every day our target. We hit every day our target. And also today we put a lower, we had today the lowest target, and even this week we hit it because we had a difficult day. And yeah, I'm really happy. I hope you could enjoy the week as we did, and I'm looking forward to see you guys. Yeah, there we go. USA 100, USA 100. There we go. $200, $200. Let's close it with $200 profit to get our nice week done. I know it. I know it. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, another $200 and we will be happy. It's again one of these cases where it comes so close to our take profit and it doesn't hit. You think like it's like seeing our take profit and running away from the take profit. But as I said, the direction is clear. If it's not now, in the next few minutes, it will hit our take profit. For today, we made a profit of 2K, which is great. I will see you again on Monday, 8 o'clock UTC time here at Trademy.com. I'm looking forward to see you guys. I wish you all a very nice and relaxing weekend, and see you on Monday here with me, Edith Conduction Kyriakos. Looking forward to see you guys. Bye bye.